Xin chào. Alright, I'm on a prop plane. I haven't been on a prop plane in a long time. This is the plane. We are going to Candao. So I said we were going somewhere. I almost didn't make it. I'll explain that when we get to the hotel. But Winnie's grandma died, so we had to go to Dalat. Like, not quite Dalat, but like 100 kilometers away from it, like right inside Dalat. So yeah, we got a 45-minute ride, and then we got 3 hotels. I'm gonna be there 4 days. Switch hotels every night. 2 high-end ones and then 1 regular class one. So we'll see how it goes. So I'll see you when we land. Peace out.
Would like to say goodbye
that was a pretty good flight.
and we wish you had
Didn't
a
go too
pleasant
high.
stay in Gondao.
It's pretty
We
cool.
look forward to seeing
The water's
you
really
again
blue
soon.
from what I can see.
In order to
So
protect community health,
looks very interesting.
you are required to strictly
Airport's
follow
very cool.
pandemic prevention regulation at arrival and in your residence. This vacation will be through the rear door on the left-hand side.
I'm pretty
Please
stoked.
pay attention
Looks like it's going to be a
carefully
good
to
little
your step
fun
and
trip.
hold the
This place looks
handrail
very
when
interesting.
moving.
So
If you need
I'll see you in the airport.
assistance, please remain in your...
Alright, so they made us get in a bus, but the airport was like, I don't know, 8 feet away. We could have literally just walked into the airport, walked off the plane to the airport. It's one of the smallest airports I've ever seen. It's been a long time since I've taken a little skipper jet like that. It's going to be interesting to see. The airport is just tiny. It's like a little shack. You're going to see here in a second. No gimbal. Once we get to the airport. Oh. They said the airport, or the hotel said they would have someone here for me. So, we'll see. Let me show you this airport though. This is the extent. This is the airport. And a baggage gate over here. That's like literally all you have. So. What the hell is this? Oh, where am I going? Con Blue. Okay. Con Blue. Con Blue. Yes, yeah, doing right. Right on in. He's got a whole suit on. They all got suits on. Each place takes COVID more serious in different ways than other areas. So this one's pretty interesting. They all got suits on again. Okay. What do we gotta do? Oh, you want me to write my name? Yeah. Okay. Oh, they want my dose. Flight number. Alright, I'll be back, guys. I gotta write and look up stuff. Alright, so I had to write down dose numbers, flight, seat number, and then now I'm in the front with captain suits. So we're on the way to the hotel. Should be pretty interesting. I love the suits. I wonder how many doses they'll have here. Hopefully I'll find somebody that speaks English and they can explain. We're all almost on the 3rd dose in Saigon. Where was I just at? I was at the place in Dalat for Winnie's mom's funeral. She died from COVID complications, by the way, from Delta variant. She got released negative. They discharged her, and 2 days later she died because she couldn't breathe. They had her on oxygen, and then they just said they couldn't save her. So we brought her home, watched her pass, and then we took her to her hometown where her husband's buried, and they're gonna bury her next to him. So that's not going so well out there either. A lot of people are testing for COVID in the wake group, the wake funeral Buddhist thing they do. So I think I'm trying to get Winnie to leave there tonight, so hopefully she does. But so far this is interesting. This place is really cool looking. Let me show you. It's like a pretty dope little island. Let me try to hold this as steady as I can. I know you guys are going to be used to the gimbal, so relax. We're going to put the gimbal on when we get to the hotel. The water was just, from what I could see, was just crystal blue. Weather's nice here. Hopefully I get sun and no rain the whole time. I'm kind of curious how long the drive is. As you can see, it's like mountainous. I don't know if you've been here before, since this video will come out tonight. Here's an Irish pub. Irish pub. I somehow doubt it's an Irish pub. But if you've been here before and you have tips about stuff to do, gladly let me know. Of course, I'm going to be renting a motorbike. I also bought a motorbike handle mount thing for the gimbal, so let's see how that goes. Hopefully that'll work. So we're going to film the hotel in this video as well. This will be the first of the 3 hotels. This one's supposed to be like the 7.5 out of the, and then the next one's the high-end one that's like 100 plus a night. This one's 65 bucks a night, and then the third one's 45 bucks a night. It's really expensive right now to book anywhere. So it's pretty easy to fly, as you saw. I just had to have a negative COVID test. Anywhere you come from, if you're coming from Saigon, you have to have a negative test. I don't care what they tell you, you have to have it. You won't even be able to get on the plane without it. So I already did a video on that test site, so if you need to get a test and you're in Saigon, that site is the best. It takes less than 2 minutes, costs $90K. So we'll see you guys at the hotel. So far, so good. I did bring the drone as well. Should be some really, really good content here. I'm pretty excited. So we shall see you guys at the hotel. I'm trying to see if there's anything exciting coming. If anything pops up cool, we'll turn it back on. You see me looking to the right because I have to be able to look at the flip out screen, and usually on the gimbal I can only look at the lens. So yeah, if anything cool happens between here and the hotel, I'll turn it back on. I mean, I'm sure this isn't doing it justice, but so far this is pretty epic. We're just edging along the coastline of the ocean in this island, which is just, so far it's majestic, man. I'm absolutely floored.
Mai anh đào.
Mai anh đào hả?
Dạ.
Mà giờ nó chưa nở hoa nhỉ?
Cũng lá chuẩn bị nở hoa rồi đó. Dạ.
It's really epic. I've got, my hopes are just getting higher and higher that this place is going to be awesome.
Qua Tết còn ra đây chắc đẹp lắm anh nhỉ?
Dạ,
Look at
lúc
this.
đó
It's
còn
almost
hoa
like
nhiều lắm.
Malibu vibes. I kid you not. If you've ever been to Malibu, this is like heavy Malibu vibes. But even like clean, look how, you can see how clean the water is. It's insane. It's so clear. Trash is very minimal from what I'm seeing. So far, impressed. Like, uberly impressed. They're doing construction on something here. I'll have to do some research on what this island originally was, so I can do some more informative vlogs as I vlog here. I've been extremely busy with the passing of Wynn's grandma's death. It was a big deal. It was very chaotic. It happened suddenly. Decisions were made suddenly. Things happened suddenly. You know, we were going over to see her grandma, then we're there, the grandma dies. Then it goes from, you know, doing something in Saigon to then we're going to take her to Talat. It's going to be 3 days. We're leaving now. You can't go home and get your stuff. It was a wild ride. This place is awesome. Just from initial, you know, initial contact. The driver's great. He's like one of the most cautious Vietnamese drivers I've ever seen. And I appreciate that. You can see there's lots of rock, probably rock foliage. guy tailgating up here. I'm not in any hurry, so this is great. Hopefully we'll get to more monkeys. I've seen at least a dozen so far. All right, now we're at the hotel, so let's get checking in. Xin chào. How are you? Okay. How are you?
So do you take the tag?
Yeah. Checking my test. Doing right. I'll show you around a little bit. The Buddha thing here. First thing, ask, test. As I've told you 100 times, you cannot go anywhere without a test. Looks really nice. It looks new. I got ahead of the family, so they better book me in first. We'll see what happens. So once we get to the room, see you in a bit. Alright, so this is the breakfast. It does come with breakfast tomorrow. It's the only one I got with breakfast. Looks decent, so let's go up to the room. Keep it on my face because it's gonna look all shaky if not. I think I'm on the top, almost top floor. 5th floor. I think I got an upgraded room. I think I myself got an upgraded room. I don't know. This is a Vietnamese hotel. And what I mean by that is there's no foreign investors here, and it's catered for a Vietnamese clientele, not necessarily a Western biased. 502. Okay. So here we go. She was asking me to do a COVID test. This looks like a basic room. Let's see. It smells really good. Close the door all the way, wipe out. Let's see. It's like a basic room so far. I don't know what I've actually got, so I have to check on the app and make sure it's right. It's got an ocean view. So far, this isn't bad at all. I like it. It is kind of expensive for what it is. Let's get the AC on. I'm sure it's a hand unit. Let's see. I promise the gimbal will be used for all future footage. It's just the way. Let's see. Let's get it down to like 18. Doesn't sound promising. There we go. Okay, so let's take a look at this room. TCL TV. It's a very basic room. I thought I got the deluxe or something. I'll have to check. A nice shower. There's no bum gun? What in the... Oh, there's an actual bidet. Yeah, there's a bidet built in. Right there. Oh, so they went a little fancier. And you got a noodle shower head. Clean, there's no mold anywhere. This looks like a relatively newer build too, if I was to guess. Let's see. Typical closet. We got a safe. AC is going now. Let's take a look outside. It would have been nice to get the top floor. Maybe they were booked. Are you ready for that one? Here we go. Oh, you can see the ocean. It says it's an ocean property. I wouldn't call it a ocean property. It's ocean adjacent. This place is ocean property. It's ocean adjacent. I would say that's a pretty accurate statement. Look how clear that water is. I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but the water looks amazing. This looks like a very quiet, simple place, man. You know? Like a chill beach town. Relax. Weather's nice. It's a little bit cooler than Saigon right now. What it feels 80, 81. The balcony's great. I'll give it that. I'm excited to drive around this place and go up here and go up into the mountains. I'm sure it's gonna get colder. Maybe they'll have some kind of market. I didn't bring a sweater where I can buy some kind of sweater. All right. I don't think there's a pool either. I'll have to investigate that further, but based on what we've seen and the room, I think it was 1.5 for the night. So we're talking 60 bucks, 65 bucks. And yeah, I'd give this room a 7.5. 7.5. Kind of a rookie scale, but it's very clean. It smells amazing. It is nice. You can't really go wrong with this. This would be a good place to stay. I'm imagining we'll have to know more about this island once we explore it. The breakfast looked good. It looked like the typical breakfast that's being served all over Vietnam now. It's very dummied down since COVID because, yeah, the cost, you know, and you don't have international tourism and all that stuff. So the breakfast is what you expect. It's very, you know, basic. It's usually a pho. It's usually some kind of noodle soup. They'll usually have an egg station, make you eggs. They'll have a hash brown. They'll also have like a red bean, and then they'll have a bunch of Vietnamese like traditional breakfast dishes. So I anticipate that's what this will be. All we're gonna have is some egg white because I actually OMAD and only eat once a day, but I can break it tomorrow just to have the breakfast and see what it's like. But yeah, 7.5. This place isn't bad. I would say it's probably more of a $35, $40 hotel for Vietnam out of all the hotels I've been to. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If there is anything more to add to this particular vlog as I walk around the grounds and ask the lady to get me a motorbike, I shall let you know. All right, guys. If not, stay frosty. See you on the rest of the series of Condao. I'm very excited. So far, I'm very much liking it. See you on the next one. Peace out. All right. Fun. Further exploration. It does have a pool. It has a rooftop pool, which is actually very nice. Water's clean, not the cleanest, a little dirty, but you got to remember COVID. So like these particular areas are new to opening again, so you have to give them some time. I'm like first on the scene at a lot of these places. They've got to get this fixed, but no big deal. At least I can come up here in hippo mode today if I want to. The pool's very nice. It looks like some kind of bar was probably here again pre-COVID. So I'm excited that there's at least a pool. So far I like this place. It's pretty nice. God, the views are just epic of this ocean. Look at the colors. I really hope the Sony can pick it up. It is just wow. I'm gonna try to charter a boat and see what these other islands are. I've got to get a bunch of information. That's where my wife will come into key play. So far, I really like it. I'm excited that we're doing 2 more hotels too. Oh, someone's got some plant systems up here. Grow some cannabis. This pier, it looks like it's a project coming up, so probably be done in a year or 2. Probably be a focal part of like a night market and stuff like this. So I think that's the whole grounds. We've seen it all. I give this hotel a little bump up. I didn't think there was a pool because it was not in the pictures anywhere. So we'll go to a 7.7. I'll definitely be using the pool today. I'm gonna rent a motorbike now, and then yeah, we're gonna do a little exploring on the island. This will be the first video of the series. So I guess you can consider this bonus content. Oh, a little bathroom here. Oh, like a little Miranda area. So it was probably going to be like a bar area. All right, guys, that is this hotel. See you guys on the next video.